What is up YouTube, it is Matty and welcome to another Clan War video. I'm going to do a quick shout out to the clan because I haven't done one of these in ages. I can see a few people on, so let's see if I get a bit of a response. But yeah, we're going straight into another Clan War recap. And I can't pronounce the name of the clan that we're up against, but we'll have a look. Back to a perfectly green warlog again, which is great. So we're on a nice win streak and we're going to keep it that way. The war we're on at the moment, we're absolutely dominating as well. So this is the war, 50-39 against the Chinese clan. We had a much higher average destruction. This war wasn't that great. There was a lot of bases. We left a couple of a Town Hall 10 1-starred. We left a couple of Town Hall 9s and not 3-starred as well. So yeah, pretty poor war actually, but we managed to get a load of 3-stars in anyway, and I'm going to go through some of those for you. Just checking who is who's on. Sup Monster, I Solo, Pro Gamer, Endog. Who else we got? That seems to be about it. Those guys. Anyway, good to see them. Let's have a little look about some wall raids then. So first one we're going to go through is Monsters Attack, and it is against the general base, which I've covered a couple of times, but why not bring it in again for you guys, just to have a look at the latest one. Oh, phone's being a... Why is it taking so long to load? Oh dear. That was a slight fail. Let's go back in. Sorry guys, we'll get there. Here we go. So first attack's by Monster. Yeah, it is the general base. You can see, boom, we know where we're at with it. He is doing the hog. Doing a bit of a holo. Well, it's not actually, I don't know, it's not really a holo, but he's able to take down, because the air defences are quite inset, he's able to take down quite a few of those defences, and get the CC pull at the same time, which all that means is he's cleared out a lot of the bottom side, so it's not going to be much of a threat later on. He's also cleared a top, I forgot to show you then, a top defence as well, with a couple of loons up there. So he's got one loon remaining anyway. Now here we go, this is the main sort of kill squad, a couple of barbs, witches down, offset against it, sort of delayed deployment on both of them, Wizzy down there to funnel, and the troops should move in. He's going to need a wizard up top to funnel as well. I presume he's going to use one of those. In goes the golem. You can see the CC are just overpowering the witch now. There it goes, and there's your wizzy at the top to create the funnel there. So perfect deployment so far, looking very good. Hasn't got his king, important to note as well, being able to pull out the 3-star kingless, which is always good to see. Queen's going down now, and you can see the queen had barely even died when he decided to start throwing the hogs in. So in they come top side, and you can see by the pathing they're going to move into the sort of the mortar, and then they're going to split between the air defense and the expo, I think. Yeah, there you go. Once you understand hog pathing, it's pretty straightforward. You just need to get an idea of where they're going to go, so you can plan where you're going to put your heal spells and that sort of thing. Now, luckily, he's got a nice split here. It looks like the top side defense buildings are going to go down, where his main hogs are running down the bottom. Last loon's coming in to help out, but it's literally not needed at all. So it's just going to take down some storages. But yeah. And that's it, guys. From that point, it's raid over. He's dropped a wizzy on the left. He hasn't got any. He's got one minion at the top side, look to help on the cleanup as well. Bottom side's getting done by the skellies. So this base is as good as gone. So let's speed through now. I know I've shown, as I said, I know I've shown the general base a couple of times, but it just sometimes helps. There's slight different variants of it, and you know, just. It's reinforcing some ideas. Next raid I'm going to show is Runner. Can't remember what strat. I think it's a 6 witch GoWiWi, this one. Yeah. So golem in the middle. That's sort of running around towards the cannon. I don't know if he planned that. I'm just trying to look at where his other golems are going to go. Now he's broken in and dropped the other golem there, so he's gone sort of going the route he wants. Using sort of witches to almost funnel, which is quite interesting. Not many wizards in this raid at all. So it's got a witch heavy raid, yeah, and he's got giants going in as well. They need to go in towards the core. Rage spell to help the troops go inwards, and he's got the CC pull towards the to the main group, which is where you want them. Just wants to keep his giants nice and alive, make sure the CC go down nice and quickly, and you can see he's got the troops are moving through the bases quite nicely, which is good. A lot of the witches are still alive by the look of it, and they're about to produce some more skellies. So this part of the raid's gone very well. He's got another jump spell, you can see, so he's planned to get into the core and back out probably on the top left side, I'd have thought, maybe. Just based on the way it's going, but I'm not 100%. We'll have to see how it pans out. But both heroes in the core, unhurt so far, so they are tanking quite nicely. Or other troops are tanking for them quite nicely. Queen's getting locked onto now, but he used the ability. Maybe didn't actually need to use the ability for her just then. It might have been a bit more useful later on in the raid. You can see there's the jump spell as well to bring him just where I thought it was going to be as well, to enable it to get into those last few quadrants. GoWiWi, it is a little bit tricky to get the 3-star with, just because things can go a little bit wrong, or just getting those last few defences can be sometimes a challenge. Looks like I'm having signal issues as well, which always never helps. I'm going to speed up a little bit. Just going to be curious how we get these last defences over here. King's pushing through, same with some skeletons, and it looks like it's just going to be slightly overwhelmed. We've got some witches down the bottom side here as well. As soon as that point defence is gone, it's just going to be the splash damage left now, although they can be quite devastating if the this is pretty close actually, all down to the one, but too many troops got there at the same time, and the Wizzy just took it down. So nice 3-star. Yeah, GoWiWi's a bit of a risky sort of 3-star strategy unless you add to it. Now, Runner did add to it. Hold on a second, guys. What is going on here? Runner did add to it by adding giants in there to sort of help with the tanking, so you can see how long his heroes were not injured for in the core. And if the Expo had have locked onto some other troops as well, his Queen would have gone unhurt for the entirety of the time. Anyway, back end loons and back end hogs is also another way to add to GoWiWi. Just going to go back in to the war. So we've done 15 and 13 so far. There's a couple more videos I wanted to go through. 11 I'm not going to. 10 I will. 10 is Faison, who's done a pretty good job so far in taking down some Tunnel 9s, and you can see he's going for the spam Lavaloon approach. So in the hounds go, in the loons go, and it's just going to be an absolute sort of rush into. He's got heal spells as well. I presume to try and keep the loons healthy or the hounds alive a little bit longer. I don't know if I'd personally use heal spells with this strat. I just don't think it's quite right. But the loons are going through quite nicely now, and they're about to go onto the air defences, and there you go. Look, it's just been the base has just been swamped. And it's a pretty quick raid actually, because now there's barely any defences left, and it's quite funny. This guy's got full lava walls and then a little level 10 cannon over there. So it's quite odd to see. Full lavas. Has he got max heroes? No. This guy's must have been just farming in Gold League to get the walls maxed that quick and have weak heroes and defences. But it's nice to see lava walls though. Can't complain at that. But very quick and easy raid by Faison. Not much going on there. Just a complete overhaul. And gonna go show an Ahmed raid as well, because he got a nice 3-star and a high Tunnel 9. See, this base was higher than the other one in the war. It's probably because of the weak defences. So this is a precision Lavaloon. Now what I mean by that, he's trying to take down the Queen. And probably an air defence by the look of it first, before deploying the rest of the troops. I'm going to keep my eye out. As you can see, he's funneled the King and the Queen going in. He wants to take down the air defence. He might even be able to take down the CC as well if he's lucky. Queen's going sort of south, but she might start moving inwards now. There goes the king. Look, he's getting a little bit hammered now. Lightning spell on the CC to help, actually. Here comes the first hound, couple of loons there, sort of moving anti-clockwise around the base. There's the second hound. Look, more loons coming in, sort of strategically placed on the defences as well. Rage spell down now. It's a nice ordering of the way he's doing it. Added some loons to reinforce that side, and then he's got his last hound. He's going to probably come in from the bottom side and take that down as well. So a couple of loons over there on the right you saw, and then last hound sort of going in, and there it is to tank. And that's just an absolute perfect sort of deployment, really, because that hound's done all the tanking. The 3 hounds have done all the tanking. The last thing left is that Tesla. But the only issue obviously is that hound's still got quite a lot of health left, so by the time it's not going to pop, there's enough other hounds around the rest of the base and a few minions as well to more than make up for that. And here goes the town hall. So boom, now it's just clean up. We've got so many minions, pups and loons and hound left that cleanup's not going to be an issue, and boom, there goes the rest of the base. I've said boom about 9 times. I think that's it. Spell Factory and done. Great raid by Ahmed. I think the last raid I'm going to show, I wasn't going to show Bao because I'm going to do that one on a different video. I've already shown my number 7 attack. It was number 5. The Town Hall 10s we didn't do too well on this war. No 3 stars there, but Van. Now the reason I wanted to show this attack again, it highlights just some key areas in Lavaloon. It's a nice base as well, a nice high level base. Now you can see the one thing to note, that air defense there is quite exposed, and if you've got a situation like that, it's obvious that you should take it down. So what Van does, which is nice, is throws in some hogs at the start of the raid, a heal spell as well, just to keep them alive and let that air defense go down. They take the air defense down, they take another defense after that down, and then they get the full CC pull as well. So those hogs have been multi-purpose. It's a shame they didn't take that Tesla down as well, but it didn't matter at the end of the day. Moving on, so how is he going to... I like the way that Van deals with the CC. Valkyries, they're very underused, but very good at taking down a clan castle. CC troops, sorry. So he's trying to get them into one nice sort of compact little group, you can see. Let's see how he does. You can see he's trying to pull those wizards in. Loon drops on. Valkyrie in as well while they're distracted. There goes the Wizzy. There go the Skellies. And now watch, the Valkyrie's going to run straight over to the Witch. Slam, and there goes the CC. Now, while that's happening, Golem's gone in. King and Queen, they're in to take down the enemy Queen and the air defense as well. Boom, going quite well, and the air defense should go down. The troops have survived long enough. King ability should be used around now. There it goes. There goes the air defense. So I'm going to pause there. This is what I like about precision. I call it precision Lavaloon. I don't know how accurate or if there's another name for it. But you can see here, 2 air defenses down, 2 left, and then he's just going to use Lavaloon to finish it off. So that's the objective of it. He's got a couple of air defense down here, which might get taken down by the Queen, fortunately. But here it goes. 2 hounds in. Loons just trying to get a nice deployment. You can see as well, he's not focused on the defences over the left hand side yet. He's just focusing on the right hand side. The hounds are in. They're taking the damage, covering for those loons. And then I think when the hound moves over that side of the base, in come the extra loons, and they're going to come and tank in as well. Now the pups are around, and they're going to start dishing out the damage. We've got an Expo alive as well, and you can see just finishing off the back end loons to come in around the side, and look how many loons he's got left. It's just a complete overpowered army. I wish I was that good, but at least I'm able to show you guys. That's the thing, I suppose. You can see he's dropped in a few goblins to help with the cleanup as well, which is awesome. It's always good to see a little group of goblins. That's the thing. You can see how he's planned this raid, because he's brought a Valkyrie in, he's brought goblins in, the barbs to bring the CC together. Look at that army comp. It's just very bespokely been put together to take down this base, and that is why Van is a beast at 3-starring. That is how you sort of evolve yourself. You don't just build a GoWiWi or 26 loons and 4 hounds and just spam, unless it's a base that can just be obliterated by that. You can take much harder bases down if you plan carefully and attack properly. But that's it for this video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed looking at these different raids. I've tried to keep it as varied as I can, but to be honest, Lavaloon is just so overpowered that it ends up dominating most of the videos these days. But anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one.